Joining me to discuss, Seema Modi and Steve Kovach are both here. It's great to have you guys. Steve, let's start with India. Again, small piece, about 3%, right, of Apple's manufacturing, but they've tripled that number over the past couple of years.
Yeah, this has been like this weird up and down story about Apple in India over the last, I don't know, let's call it 6 years. And they've had various levels of success trying to make the cheaper iPhones or older models of iPhones there. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. The idea is they can make it there and sell it there. Unfortunately, Indians usually spend no more than $200 on a smartphone, and we know this thing costs way more than $200. So it hasn't been working out really well. But the fact that they're building their latest and greatest model there is a significant signal from Apple that, hey, as we maybe think about diversifying our supply chain away from China, India is still a hot spot that they're looking at.
What would you add to that, Seema? And we should also note that President Biden and the Indian Prime Minister had just held a call this morning. I'm sure this was a big part of the discussion, the idea of how to deepen, supply chain reliance. And for years, India has been an opportunity, but also a challenge because it just doesn't have the same economic system or infrastructure that China does.
Yeah, for years the question has been, why isn't the world's most popular technology company, most powerful company, having a larger presence in India? So this news around the iPhone 13 is quite significant, especially on the ground in India. One of the reasons you're starting to see more foreign companies invest there is because the government unveiled a new incentive program that provides a subsidy to foreign companies that boost manufacturing there. So I think that helps Apple. That's one of the reasons you've seen over the course of the last 6 months, Samsung, Foxconn, another Apple supplier, Pegatron, I believe, as well, that have expanded their footprint there. Yet to get more competitive with China, there's still a lot more work that needs to be done.
For sure, but it does tell you something. It's not like they have just announced it today with a lot of, bells and whistles. They've been doing this, Apple, has been manufacturing in India for several years now. So the fact that they're growing the presence has to at least be some sign that they think it's working.
Yeah, absolutely. I think one thing you are starting to see is even though India has a very talented workforce, many of the top people that graduate from IIT, which is the sort of Harvard plus Stanford in India, they immediately go to Silicon Valley to work at Google and Microsoft, two companies, funny enough, that are led by two Indians. But what you're starting to see in the last 2 years is more of that home talent stay in India because salaries are starting to rise there. So that's a good sign. Another reason why I think you're starting to see more Western companies see that that's not becoming as big of an issue as it was in the past, that talent.
And you mentioned, Steve, it's not just India where Apple has diversified. Your little
yes, I got my visual aids here.
AirPods. Thank you. Vietnam, right?
Yeah, so I was looking on the back of these, made in Vietnam. So again, the vast majority of Apple products, from phones to accessories, are still made in China, but you're seeing them dip around to other places. Vietnam is one. Malaysia is another. That new Mac Studio computer they announced last month is being built in Malaysia. Even a little bit here in the U.S. For their most expensive Mac computer, but that's just a drop in the bucket. The vast, vast, vast majority of their production is still linked directly to China.
Does it raise the cost of doing business for them to move outside of China?
Eventually, but if you listen to what Tim Cook said on the last earnings call, he was asked just about this as everyone was talking about supply chains. It's not really the cost, it's just the geographic closeness of where all their suppliers are throughout China for all the parts inside the phones and other products, and how quickly they can get it from that supplier to the Foxconn facility where it's put together and then out the door and shipping across the world. So it's timing, really.
Well, and it's that whole sort of apparatus.
Right. And how do you recreate that? If you cancel China out, how do you recreate that with all the suppliers locked in over there?
Exactly. Becomes complicated.
And we should, not neglect to mention, Seema, this is an important moment for China. And I know that's what Eunice was going to talk about. But, here they are. They've dealt with coming out first from the pandemic. Their GDP was first to get back up. Their zero COVID strategy looked like it was working the best. And now they confront this challenge at the very time that the supply chains are already tested and people have these other opportunities. So when they have to shut down the latest city that she mentioned, that once again makes all of these corporate leaders go, maybe we do need to look to other options.
Yeah, it should accelerate this whole pivot away from China, or at least investing more in broader Asia. What's interesting is the extreme lockdown in China. You're hearing a number of businesses in India say this is a wake-up call for us not to be as reliant on China going forward. And what you're also seeing is beyond China is actually Philippines, Japan, these other Asian companies, they are relaxing their COVID lockdowns. That's helping the travel story, which we will get into Power Lunch. But that is a sharp contrast to what we are seeing, to your point.
Yeah, it's true. And this is the biggest sort of choke point, it feels like, for China yet in this pandemic. Guys, thank you. Seema Modi, our Steve Kovach, we appreciate it.